Members of the Republican-led Tennessee House are set to vote on whether to remove 3 Democrats from office for leading a protest over gun laws following the deadly Nashville school shooting. Last week, Democratic reps Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson led chants and held signs, even a bullhorn, urging their Republican colleagues to pass stricter gun laws after 3 children and 3 staffers were killed by a shooter at that school. ABC's Jay O'Brien is following this closely. Jay, these 3 have already lost their ID access to the state capitol. They've been stripped of their committee assignments. Walk us through what happened here and where we stand.
Yeah, and so what happens is it starts last week, as you said, that video that you just played. These 3 members, these 3 Democrats in the Tennessee House of Representatives, they go up to the well of the House, they have a bullhorn, and there's an ongoing protest in the Tennessee Capitol after that tragic Nashville shooting. The protest is for gun safety legislation and the like. And these 3 members engage as part of that protest on the floor of the Tennessee House. Now, what they're accused of doing, I'll show you exactly. Here is the resolution to expel one of them, Gloria Johnson. My copy's highlighted here, but it's the exact same resolution for Justin Pearson and Justin Jones, the other 2 lawmakers here who the Tennessee House will vote to expel at some point today, it's expected. Could be moments from now even. And they're accused of, and I'll quote directly, shouting, pounding on the podium, leading chants with citizens in the gallery, and generally engaged in disorderly and disruptive conduct. That is the resolution that Republicans in the Tennessee House are bringing to a vote today to expel these 3 Democrats, saying that they were disorderly, that they disrupted decorum while engaging in this protest. I can tell you Democrats in the Tennessee House say that they were engaging, and they took a phrase from John Lewis here, in good trouble.
Let's get it. Things are getting hype out in Tennessee. This is what I called for. So this is what I'm going to give them props for. This is just the start. This is just a little itty bitty props. We're seeing state representatives getting expelled. Yeah. And then dressed down verbally.
Here in this Tennessee General Assembly, that's why you're standing there, because of that temper tantrum that day, for that yearning to have attention. That's what you wanted, but you're getting it now. So I just advise you, if you want to conduct business in this house, file a bill. Be recognized, stand there and present it, and pass it. All you got to do is pass the bill.
Representative Pearson.
Now, you all heard that. How many of you would want to be spoken to that way?
Bitch, we beyond that right now.
How many of you would want to be spoken to that way?
Get out then.
We're not talking about politics. We're not talking about even gun violence. How many of you would want to be spoken to that way? The reason that I believe the sponsor of this legislation, of this resolution, spoke that way is because he's comfortable doing it.
You damn right.
Decorum that allows it. There's a decorum that allows you to belittle people. We didn't belittle nobody.
Well, you got belittled. Get the hell out. Let's go. No, I'm not necessarily, I don't know these Republicans. There are very few like populist Republicans that I would, put my name behind it, if you want to call it that. But I know for sure that these clowns are not on my side. These are clowns that need to get politically wrecked. Bye-bye. They expelled 2 black, I don't know why that was relevant, but 2 black members of the Tennessee 3. They should have expelled all 3 of them. Instead of taking action to stop schools, we don't agree on that. So that's irrelevant. Republicans just gave the Democrat Party bright young new heroes for the future. Thank you, Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson. Isn't that cute? The Tennessee 3 is trending on Twitter. If you go through it, you'll see that there's a lot of opinions on this one. Showing the Mario, they're doing an ad for the Mario movie. I do want to see that. The thing looks lit. But let's look at the Tennessee 3 trending, and then I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm so happy. I'm going to give you my close. I just want to show like the breaking news and what's going on. So the latest on the Tennessee 3, like I said, 2 of the state representatives got the ass kicked up right up out of there, expelled, bye-bye. One person said they were racist, thinking that America's dumb enough to fall for your racism disguised as patriotism. I'm embracing the label. Let me just say that. There they are again. Let's listen to this video.
Out of order. We're voting on House Resolution 63. All those in favor, vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed, vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Mr. Clerk, take the vote.
Aye, 69, 26 nays.
Having received the concurrence of 2/3 of the members to which the House is entitled in the Constitution of the State of Tennessee, House Resolution 63 is hereby adopted. Without objection, the motion reconsider is tabled. Pursuant to Article 2, Section 12 of the Constitution of the State of Tennessee, I hereby declare Representative Justin J. Pearson of the 86th Representative District expelled from the House of Representatives of the 103rd General Assembly of the State of Tennessee. Next order, Mr. Clerk.
Announcements.
Announcements. Next order, Mr. Clerk.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Mr. Speaker, 89 members present.
Leader Cochran, you're recognized. Leader Lambert, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move the House stand in recess until 5 p.m. on Monday, April 10th, 2023.
Without objection, the House stands in recess till 5 p.m. on Monday, April 10th, 2023.
And that just proves that they made the right choice. Things are getting out of hand. Things are getting out of control. This is baby steps, man. What they just did there in Tennessee, I know it hasn't happened, I believe, since the 19th century. But this is baby steps, man. We just getting started. And you got to make sure I'm on the populist right side, so I don't align with a lot of these people who call themselves Republicans. So I don't know who those are in the Tennessee state capitol, but they went in and handled some business. And this is just the start. We need to see Georgia rise up. And I know for sure I'm not a Brian Kemp fan at all. Not a fan of any Republican in that state of Georgia, probably, other than Marjorie Taylor Greene. Can't think of another one. Even I wasn't even the biggest Herschel Walker fan. If those states, Arizona's got a lot of McCain Republicans. So you've got to get it over. You've got to have the Kerry Lake Republicans, the MAGA Republicans take over. Otherwise, you're in no better position. If the McCain Republicans take over, you're in no better position. But I keep saying that because I want to see Republicans, or I really want to see MAGA take over the Republican Party and take over these counties. The state of Tennessee is red. And then you got Nashville. The state of Georgia is red. Basically, there's small urban pockets, but then you got Atlanta. The state of Arizona is MAGA red. And then you got Maricopa County. State of Colorado is libertarian. I think that would be a comic Dave Smith. If Colorado had a fair voting system, I'm being 100 with you right now. I think comic Dave Smith could win that state. But instead, it's pretty much, cabal blue. We're seeing some moves. We're seeing some stuff. You're seeing it bubble down, trickle down. The civil conflict to the state level, and now you got to start cleaning house. It's just a little bit. They got to keep going. They have to keep on this path. This is just the beginning, and I don't want any violence. This is for peace, for all them out there. Those Nashville blue, those cabal blue that got booted up out of there. Those children and other people protesting. Find a different state to live in. Go to New York, or just adopt what most people want in the area that you're at. All I want is an authentic representation of this state. Or you break the state down to whatever you want. So Tennessee could break apart with counties. You saw that in Colorado. You've seen that in Oregon, where some counties were like, you know what, we might want to break away. I'm all for here for it. And libertarians should be, anarcho-capitalists should be here for it. It's a good moment. Let's get this ball rolling. I need to see this in other states. Put up barricades in the Capitol. Do the same thing they did with J6, and cleanse that your state needs an enema. And if your state is red, you can't be ruled by a blue area, blue city. I am not in a constitutional time. I am not in a time of looking at laws. They're within the law from what I see, but I'm not. I don't care. That's been thrown out the window, and I didn't do that. Let's get ready.